Amazon Great Indian Festival Sale is currently on in India, and I started earning some of the commissions using some of the affiliate link. In all of my video description, there are some affiliate links. Some of you may have clicked, and using that I got some reasonable amount of commission after you bought some of the products, which gave me an idea to start a blog. And I was researching. And I was thinking to start with a comparison of different iPhone 16s which recently released by Apple. And I was planning to write one blog. Then I came across one tool which can generate this type of blog. You can see all these comparisons, iPhone 16 versus iPhone 16 Pro, differences and comparisons, along with required images, key takeaways, design, display, reference of other YouTube videos, then a tabular format with all those details, also with citations from where it fetched all those details, references of other images, videos, and followed by different detailed review of camera, audio quality, haptics, everything. All those details are there, and it only took a minute to generate this entire content. It even gave a conclusion that what should you do? Should you buy or not buy? What are the differences between two models, along with some of the FAQ questions and answers. And all this text and the contents are SEO tuned so that you don't need to spend more time on the SEO part. This is one excellent tool I came across, and then I thought I should be recording one video so that my entire audience should also know about it. If you're looking to start your blog journey or you want to create your own website to cover some of the different topics, then this tool can definitely help you. So let me show you how to use it and how can you generate similar type of contents. So the tool we are going to use, that is SEO-Writing.ai. So if I just paste that URL link and I hit enter, you will be able to see this type of interface. Here it talks about all the capabilities of this particular tool. Now let me do one thing. Let me click on login, and then it will prompt me to log in, and I'll use Google credentials to log in into this particular tool. And once you log in, you'll be able to see this particular landing page. A very simple thing is there, one click blog post. If you click on that, then it will give you some of the options. So first of all, it's asking only one input, main keyword. So this time let me give a different topic here, that is comparison between iPhone 15 and iPhone 16. So this is the one I am looking for, that comparison between iPhone 15 and 16. Now if I click on this particular icon, it will generate a title which will be SEO tuned. Let me click on that, and then you'll be able to see it will generate that, okay, iPhone 15 versus 16 comparison and key differences. So it generated this particular title for us. Now it will give you a full control over your blog generation. So whatever the way you want, everything you will be able to address here. Let me show you one by one. So first of all, the language, which language you want to generate. There are multiple different options. I will continue with the English US, and then tone of the voice. Will it be friendly, professional, informational, whatever way you want? I'll click on informational, considering this particular blog will be informational. People will come to understand difference between iPhone 15 and 16 in this particular blog. Next one is the point of view, that in which percent, the first person, second person, how we want to this blog to be written. I'll click on first person plural, and then because that's the way I'm looking for, and then the target country. If you want to target your blog for specific country, you can choose here. Let me click on United States for now, then I'll come to the other options. Now here you will be able to select the size of this particular article. Will it be extra small, medium or large? I'll go ahead with the medium because that's the way I'm looking for. I'm looking for a comprehensive one, but that should not be that long that it will take huge amount of time for someone to read. Now next one is which are the models you are going to use. There are multiple different options are available here. Currently I'm using a paid plan, so I'm getting all those options. So let me click on this particular one, the Claude Opus model, where the model quality is the best one. Let's see how it generates. And then one of the important option to check here, that is humanize the text. Who will be your audience? How difficult will be the language level? So that we need to choose here. You can choose any one from here based on your requirement. What I'll do, I'll go ahead with this 8th and 9th grade only, because that's the recommended one, and that's the way I want to also draft my blog. I'll click on that, and then couple of more options are there. If you are using any API key, if you have some of the API keys already you purchased from using any of the model, that also you can bring it here. Considering I have already selected one AI model here, I'm not going to use it. And then let's come to the next option. Here you can specifically mention if you're looking for some specific sections, those you can also mention here. So I'll not do that. I'll just come down, and now we have few more important options to choose. If you want to include AI images, yes or no, what I'll do, I'll choose yes. Maybe I'll choose 5 images, and then image style also you can choose. I will select this as a photo so that I'll be able to give a more realistic approach to this particular blog. And then image size is already mentioned, so I'll continue with the 16:9. Now next one is the YouTube videos. Are you ready to give some of the references of YouTube videos? I will choose 3 videos for this particular article, and then you will be able to also choose some of the layout options as per your requirement you can choose. Then I'll come down, and here the SEO part is here. Now one good part is you don't need to do anything on the SEO part. You just need to click here NLP keyword generations, and then it will generate all the relevant SEO tuned keywords for you. You can see it already pulled out all those details, and you can use it from here directly. If you have any skills in SEO that you can use, but main point of using this tool is generating your blog efficiently and without spending much time. And second thing, it will be already SEO tuned. And that's the name of the tool, right? SEO-Writing.ai. And here you can also structure your blog if you have any specific requirement. I will go ahead with the AI generated one to see that how it generates. And then if I have any such requirement, then we can modify it down the line. Now I'll keep everything as is. That currently there are multiple different options. That FAQ you want to add, yes or no, I'll click on yes. Different other options, quotes, key takeaways, if you want to include these pointers or not. So I'll keep everything yes because I am looking for a comprehensive document. Then the internal linking, if you have already a site, you can add it here and it will do the indexing for you, which will help your blog to rank higher in Google searches. Currently I'm in process to build my site, so I'm not linking now. I'll go ahead without linking. And then another option is there, connect to web. I'll select yes so that it can search the web. It can bring all those references, and it can also add required citations, which are very, very important. After you will click on yes, then you will be getting some more options like source link. Yes, I'll ask links to be added, the source links. So what I'll do, I'll click on this option, link name, and then the URL. So that first name will come and then the subsequent URLs. And citations, I'll click yes. This is one very, very important feature of this particular tool, which adds all those required citations on the fly. Now you can choose age of your validation data. Considering iPhone 16 came just couple of weeks back only, so what I'll do, I'll click this particular option last month. So because before that iPhone 16 data will not be there whenever it will search data from the web, right? So I'll select this last month. Then another excellent part of this particular tool, that is you can repurpose your content down the line for different other platforms, be it Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, email newsletter, everything. I'll click on this particular option of email newsletter for now, and I'll keep other things unchecked as of now, but you can click on any of them before you generate your content. So now I'm all set. Let me click on this particular run icon to generate my content. After it will generate the content, I will also show you another option. How can you do a bulk generation of multiple different articles? I will also show you that, but for now, let me click on run. Currently, you can see it is generating, and it may take a minute time to generate your entire content. Earlier, I was trying this tool and it was taking 1 minute time to generate my entire content, which I just shown in the beginning part of the video where I compared iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Pro. Now the article has been generated. Let me open it and to see that if it generated properly or not. Okay, so this is the comparison 15 versus 16. It added one AI generated image here, and that also looks good. Key takeaways, display, design. It added also reference of another YouTube video. That is very good, and it's well structured, right? That if you see that all the headings and text, everything is mentioned properly. Here another table also has been added to compare both phones. Camera enhancement it talked about, and it also added one video there. Okay, it's excellent, and you can see all those citations. Wherever it brought any of the information, those citations are there. This is very, very important. And language also seems to be yes, maybe 8th grade standard, and that's good. This is much better than the way I was expecting that whenever I was trying to explore this particular tool. And finally, I can see this FAQ document also was generated and all those source links are here. So this is excellent. I would request you to give it a try. And another thing, let me show you, that's another magic. If I go back to their homepage, and there another option is their bulk article generation. So this one I was also thinking that I will try. Let me try it now, bulk article generation. And here there are few options. There is one main keyword, then title, then keywords. Let me show you how to use it. First of all, I'll just type iPhone comparisons. Now, once this is done, if I click on generate, it will generate multiple different keywords on similar category of iPhone. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If I click on generate, you can see it generated 10 different additional topics, that top mobile phones, iPhone versus Android, iPhone comparison, best smartphone in 2021. You can change it to 2024 as per your requirement, cell phone features, different other things. Now, similarly, if you click on generate, it will generate title against all those main keywords. If I click on generate, it will also generate that. You can see one by one it is generating. One thing to notice here, earlier we changed this year to 2024. That's why our title also changed and it is for 2024. So this is the way. Now you can see it also generated all those titles. Now I changed couple of 2023 to 2024. Now this is the list. Now if I click on generate NLP, it will generate SEO-tuned keyword for all of my blogs. You can see one by one it's generating and everything is there. Now if I come down, I'll be able to select all those options which I just did it. Let me very quickly do it and then we can go and start generation. So I have quickly updated all those options. Now if I click on run, then it will give you a prompt that how much it will cost you, so what are the credits you have. So what I'll do, I'll click on continue. Then it will start generating all those contents for me. You can see all this post, it started generating and it's showing the percentage. So this is the way you'll be able to use SEO-Writing.ai to generate a blog post in a flash. You don't need to write entirely. You can generate, and after that, if you have certain requirement, you can edit further and you can reuse it. If you just come here and then you will be able to see there are multiple options here. You can publish directly if you already have connected your WordPress. You can also copy HTML code of it to use it in your website. Now, SEO writing tool also have certain plans. With the free plan, it will allow you to generate 5 blog posts with a 10,000 words limit, and there are other features also will be available. But if you have a requirement for a paid plan, you can go for that. The starter plan is $19 per month. If you switch to the yearly billing, you will be also getting 25% off there, and all these plans are available. Maybe if you have a plan to publish one blog every day, which means that you need 30 posts on a monthly basis. Maybe if you let go of 20 generations as your R&D process, then you can still use 30 of them and you can publish one per day with this particular cost. I will add one code in the description below, and also you will be able to see this particular code in the screen now. Using this code, you will be able to enjoy a 25% discount on paid plans. So please do check if you have any such requirement. So hopefully this will help you to start your website and the blog. Maybe you are waiting for a long time because of the different nitty-gritty to start that. However, using SEO-Writing.ai, hopefully you will be able to start that journey very soon. If you want to generate multiple slides using generative AI, then check out this video to know everything about it.